Hi, welcome to Unit 5. In this unit, we're going to be talking about enumerations. Enumerations are a type definition in Swift that allows us to do some interesting things. If you already know a language like C, for instance, you already know something about enumerations. C's enumerations are fairly flat. We have a collection of integers and we give them a symbolic name, basically. That's what a C enumeration is. A Swift enumeration breaks the link between the items within the enumeration and a particular number or any number at all. So, and then there's some things that we can do because of that broken linkage there that we could never even think of doing with C-like enumerations. So here's an enumeration. When we declare an enumeration, we are declaring a type. So when we declare a type, we need to use a capital letter. So we use the keyword enum to declare an enumeration. This stoplight is a new type, and it can be of three possible values. An enumeration is a type that can only take on the values named in its cases. So we have a stoplight, which may possibly be red, amber, or green at any given time. But it cannot be red and green at the same time. It can only be one of these at one time. And we'll see later that this is very powerful because each of these states can have a type associated with it, and they don't have to be of the same type. So we can use an enumeration in place of something like a union in C or a variant record in Pascal or something like that. So these are things you may be familiar with that enumerations take the place of in Swift. So we'll get to that. But in the simplest case, we have a stoplight. It can be, at any given point in time, red, amber, or green. So it being a type, it can now take on only one of these three possible values. So if, for example, we have a stoplight north-south main at first, and we assign it stoplight.green, which is the syntax here, and then we make a new stoplight that doesn't have a initial assignment, east-west main at first, is typed as a stoplight. Now, this stoplight is going to be detected on the state of this one. So if this one is green or amber, then this one should be red. And if this one is red, then this one should be green. So these above two vars, and I'm going to state it again, maybe for the last time, are of type stoplight. Their possible states are inferred from the type. So we don't have to say, in a switch statement, for example, when we're looking at the state of north-south main at first, we don't have to call it out by the type. In other words, we don't have to say stoplight.green here to get its case. We can just say .green because a stoplight can only be red, amber, or green. So if it's .green, we want to fall through. If it's .amber, we're going to set east-west main at first to red. So in the green and amber state for the north-south stoplight, the east-west stoplight is going to go red. And this syntax works in assignment because east-west main at first is a stoplight type, and it can only be .red, .amber, or .green. Otherwise, then the north-south stoplight is red, and so east-west main at first will be green. So this is a very, very simple look at enumerations. And in this unit, we'll be looking in depth at what enumerations can do on top of this or past this just basic concept. Thank you very much.